Well, here we go again. Every single sequel game, someone out there has to make it a mission to go out of their way to find literally any problem to hate a game on. And it's so boring to read because it's such an obvious gotcha bait. But I'll bite. Do y'all remember this? A couple years back, God of War Ragnarok had a trailer that showed new stuff. You know, characters, environments, gameplay, a lot of cool stuff. But one guy just had to point out that the animation for getting in a boat is reused. And because of that, he reduced the game as just a clone.
Come on, man.
It's just an animation to get on a boat. Anyways, the game has been out for a minute now, and as it turns out, there are a lot of reused assets. The movement, controls, combat animations, even the map is pretty much the same. Does that mean the game was bad? No, because there are plenty of changes that make it new and fresh again. I'm sorry, but you'd have to be mad every single day with this kind of thinking because there are so many games that reuse assets all the time. Straight up, do not play any fighting games, no Mario games, or any Souls games, because foundationally, they all pretty much play the same, right? But are clearly not the same games, because why fix what ain't broke? And this segues to my second but equally important point, but game development is expensive. No one cares a thing about that, I know, but it doesn't change that fact. Think about it. It's completely inefficient to just scrap everything and start over when teams have already spent years building databases of assets from animations to visual effects to models. And by reusing and repurposing those assets, money and resources can instead be used on creating actual new things for a game. Like the saying goes, work smarter, not harder. Oh, you know what's coming. Tears of the Kingdom is the same game as Breath of the Wild. No it's not. Before launch, reading some comments, you think Nintendo was robbing people by taking this long to sell the same game. I mean, yeah, the visual style is pretty much the same, but just like Ragnarok, the world feels both familiar yet fresh from all the new changes. You know, like how there are whole sky islands and underground zones to explore. Nintendo did not in fact twiddle their thumbs all these years to sell the exact same game. They went so hard on adding huge zones to an already huge world. You guys remember back in Elden Ring when you opened that one chest and you got ported to a different zone and then you opened the map and you were like, damn, it's big. And then you found another chest later on that ported you way further out and you were like, damn, that's big. Yeah, I felt the same thing here. And you know what? If they had scrapped the base world for whatever reason and redid it from scratch, do you really think we would have gotten those two new areas? Hell no. That's why it's a sequel. It's supposed to build on a foundation that took years to brainstorm, actualize, and implement in the first place. This is a small point for this video, but I know it's a big deal for a lot of people. As far as the argument on charging more for the game goes, does it suck? Yeah, it does. And even though I can acknowledge that games should cost more when you adjust for inflation on goods and services, it still objectively sucks. Personally, if there weren't microtransactions in so many games nowadays that are absolutely railing us on top of the box price, I think it'd suck a lot less. But that's a whole new topic, so for now, I mean, it is what it is. Now, the main reason I made this video was because of this amazing observation. Look, I think I got my points across already, and I'm not interested in being repetitive, but this just, I mean, what are you even pointing out? Is the problem that it doesn't look as good as you imagined? Because it does. Or that it's set in the same place? Did you want Spiderman to move out of state or something? Like maybe go to Nebraska? Or did you want Zod to come and terraform New York? And then out of nowhere, Superman comes and they destroy the city, and Spider-Man has to try and stop all that. I don't get it. Hating on reusing assets, or just hating in general for the sake of hating, is so boring to me. There's plenty of other things to be mad about in the games industry, like everything that happened to Overwatch 2. But this ain't it. These games take place in the same world that they're a direct sequel of. It's not that crazy, and it's not worth being petty over. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video if you agree, subscribe, and all that good stuff. My name is Ark. Thanks for watching. Peace.